Divine Light Yoga, and today my video blog is coming from gorgeous Guatemala. So I'm here at this beautiful lake and have just climbed up this enormous volcano behind me, which was very challenging but completely worthwhile. Being immersed in nature was very peaceful and tranquil and gave me a great idea for our blog today. I thought I would focus on how to bring nature into children's yoga classes, into the yoga space. So as yogis, most of us, if not all of us, are connected to nature in one way or another. And it's important for us as children's yoga teachers to be able to facilitate that and to give them the time, the experience, the resources to find their own connection to the natural environment. And this is particularly important for children who maybe don't have very much access to nature. So those children who are living in big cities where maybe they only get to see the natural environment once a week or even once a month. So I want to focus on one particular natural resource that is available to everybody regardless of where you're living, and that is pebbles or large rocks. So if you are living in a big city and you don't have access to the beach or the forest, you can just go to a garden centre, or sometimes they have large pebbles in pet stores. And my favourite 4 ways to use pebbles in children's yoga classes is pebble meditation, pebble painting, pebble pranayama, and talking stones. So to start off with the pebble pranayama. So you can place the pebble on the children's bellies when they lie down, or you can place them also on a little bit further up on their abdomen to focus on the rib cage, and encourage the children to do deep belly breathing or deep rib cage breathing. And the pebble gives the children something visual to look at if they are visual learners, but it also gives them something physical to feel. So it's a really great introduction to how breathing actually affects their body, how breathing works, especially for the younger children. So placing the stone, the pebble, on their abdomen or their lower belly is also a great way to work their core, so building up the core muscles and the diaphragm without actually having to use those words. And secondly is pebble rock painting, so pebble painting meditation. And I like to do this quietly, more towards the end of my sessions. I will often do mandala paintings on pebbles, so it's just a little bit different, more grounding, more centering for children to be able to paint on rocks rather than just on paper or card all the time. And obviously it's a natural circle, so it's easy for mandala painting. And I won't go too much into the ins and outs of mandala painting right now, but I will place underneath this feed, I'll put some links to our other blogs about mandala meditation. So on our lake we also have some typical music that you might enjoy. So as well as mandala painting on the rocks, you can also ask the children to do some free painting to express their emotions or their current state, or you can get them to paint some words on the pebbles, any words that represent yoga for them. And then once you have these beautifully painted pebbles, you can actually use those for your other techniques, such as your pebble pranayama. So the third technique is pebble meditation, and this is a beautiful traditional Tibetan meditation. So each child will have 4 pebbles, and throughout the meditation they are stacking the pebbles on top of each other. Each stone represents an element of nature, and there is a specific script that goes with the pebble meditation. So you can look at this online for a bit more detail, or maybe I'll do another video blog specifically about the pebble meditation. And again, this is just a beautiful way to ground the children and connect them to nature in a calming, meditative state. So you can do it as a group to start with, and once the children get to know the pebble meditation, it's something that they can do independently and maybe even do at home by themselves. Then my 4th and last technique for the use stone. So at the beginning and the end of most of my sessions, I will do either a quick check-in or a group discussion. So it could be something simple as, what are you feeling grateful for right now? How are you feeling? Can you give us 2 words to express your emotions? So it could be really simple. This talking stone just reminds the children to communicate expressively, but also to listen compassionately and non-judgmentally. So obviously, if they are holding the stone, it is their turn to talk, and if they are not holding the stone, it is their turn to listen. So this is, of course, working with the throat chakra and working with communication skills, which is something that we do all through childhood and also continue to develop through adulthood. So you might want to use that in some of your adult classes as well. So encouraging the children to communicate compassionately, mindfully, non-judgmentally through the use of your talking stone. So they're my 4 top techniques for using pebbles in your yoga class. So we have the pebble meditation, pebble painting, pebble pranayama, and talking stone. So if you are interested at all in delving more deeply into the world of children's yoga with myself and our wonderful teachers at Divine Light, then you can join one of our mentorship programs or one of our worldwide yoga courses, and then you'll get to spend 10 days being playful and creative in places like this. Or you can check out our blog or subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we have lots of videos on there about all sorts of tips and techniques to use at home, in the yoga class, and also in the educational environment. So thank you very much for listening.